The first weekend of playoff basketball games is officially in the books. While game one of a playoff series can lead to a lot of overreactions, it's worth remembering whether a team loses by 3 or 30, the result is the same, and they have to find a way to win 4 of the next 6. So instead of overreacting, I'm going to go with something I believe will be a deciding factor in each series, or a trend that I think will make a difference. Aside from a Joel Embiid injury scare at the end of the first half, everything went according to plan for the Sixers. Jalen Brunson was held to just 8 of 26 shooting, and while the Sixers lost, Josh Hart was the difference. Hart's a very good defender, rebounder, and can facilitate within an offense. What he wasn't this year is an effective three-point shooter, making just 31% of his attempts. The Sixers dared Hart to shoot, and it burned them as he went 4 of 8 from 3, including some massive shots late. The Sixers will likely continue playing the numbers and live with Hart shooting from deep, so his shooting for better or worse will be a huge factor for the Knicks. D'Angelo Russell started off hot against the Nuggets, making 3 of his first 4 shots. Unfortunately for the Lakers and their fans, he then went on to make 3 of his next 16. With the Nuggets comfortable targeting Russell and Austin Reeves defensively, I wouldn't be stunned if we saw Gabe Vincent play more in this series. Vincent dealt with injuries most of this season and got in foul trouble game 1, but he competes defensively, can hit open threes, and has been on this stage before. Don't be stunned if he gets more playing time and spends plenty of it defending Jamal Murray. The Cavaliers won against a young Magic team, but what stood out to me was how many baskets they got by taking Jonathan Isaac out of the play. Isaac's a fantastic defender, both on and off the ball, in part to how much ground he covers. However, the Cavaliers did a great job on multiple occasions of getting Isaac rotating to help defending on the ball, and when they passed to a cutting or rolling big, there wasn't enough time for him to recover and get back into the play. There will be adjustments, but if the Cavaliers can create 4 to 6 points a game from that, it makes a huge difference in what should be a low-scoring series. Game 1 of Suns Timberwolves will be remembered for Anthony Edwards erupting in the third quarter, though the big takeaway for me was how much of an X factor Nickeil Alexander-Walker will be in this series. It's unfair to expect him to score 18 points every game, but he's a legit shooting threat off the catch, and most importantly, has the size and length to make things tougher for Devin Booker or Bradley Beal. Alexander Walker also showed he can make an impact playing passing lanes and an ability to score getting downhill, so he should be a crucial player in this one given the Suns' personnel. No team plays zone defense more than the Miami Heat, and this series versus Celtics will drastically limit their ability to do so. The best ways to beat a zone defense are by being patient, showing a willingness to pass, and spacing the floor. The Celtics did exactly that against the Heat's zone, which led to great looks as they hit 4 of their 7 threes when the Heat were in a zone. We know the Heat are going to scrap and claw, but Game 1 was an example of what kind of firepower the Celtics have at their disposal. After scoring just 30 points in the first half, the Mavericks were facing an uphill battle against a Clippers team that came out with a sense of purpose, though they did find something in the fourth quarter that could impact the rest of the series. Josh Green had been eased back into the rotation after dealing with a nearly month-long ankle injury. However, he provided a spark when on the floor. Green's an active defender on the perimeter, and he's made strides as a three-point shooter, as this season he's knocked down 43% of his attempts from deep, considered unguarded. With Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving creating opportunities, Green will have clean looks, and the Clippers might dare him to take them, so don't be stunned if Green has some moments where he makes them pay. It's been evident since he was traded, but the Pacers really missed Buddy Hield last night versus the Bucks. Not only is he a dangerous shooter, but the attention Hield draws moving without the ball creates space for all of his teammates to operate. While it is a one-game sample, the Pacers shot just 21% on nearly 40 attempts from 3 in Game 1. It was known Hield wanted a fresh start away from Indiana entering the season, though given the return they got for him, and that the team traded for Pascal Siakam looking to win now, trading Hield looks like a strange decision. The Thunder's late win versus the Pelicans gave us our only compelling game on the Sunday slate. However, the Thunder did something we rarely see. They ran an 11-man rotation during the game. In the playoffs, teams typically cut their rotations to around 9 as starters see extended minutes. While having 10 or 11 players you trust is a massive advantage in a regular season where you consistently have stretches the benches are playing each other, those minutes aren't nearly as frequent in the playoffs. The Thunder will likely cut their rotation down as the series progresses, but they provided a rare occurrence that was worth pointing out.